Craiova's Christmas market was voted the best in Europe this year. So, of course, I had to come and see for myself whether it really lives up to that title. But before I show you why this market has suddenly become so famous, chances are that, unless you're from Romania, you've probably never even heard of Craiova. So, here are a few things you should know. Craiova lies in the southwest of Romania, about 2 hours from Bucharest, and is the country's 6th largest city. While it's full of beautiful churches and museums, it often gets overlooked in favor of more popular cities like Timișoara, Sibiu, and Bucharest. But that is going to change.
Welcome to Craiova, Europe's #1 Christmas market.
Right when you enter, the sheer scale of this market hits you immediately. Unlike many cities, where the markets are spread out into small sections, Craiova turns the entire old town into one massive Christmas experience, divided into 4 interconnected areas. With more than 8 million lights, it's clear the city wanted to impress this year. The first and biggest area surrounds the city hall. Decorations here are absolutely huge. Oversized ornaments, illuminated tunnels, and a giant Christmas tree that becomes the unofficial meeting point for everyone. This year's theme is the Nutcracker, and you'll see Nutcracker statues everywhere. Along the city hall, you'll find long rows of food stalls selling all kinds of dishes. If you want to try traditional Romanian food, definitely go for sarmale, which are cabbage rolls filled with meat and rice. You can also try mici, which are grilled minced meat rolls, and a portion of each one costs around 15 lei.
One of the best things you can get here at the market is the famous crumble.
You can get it with raspberry or strawberry jam, but the favorite version is with caramel and caramelized apples. Prices around 40 to 48 leis, and it tastes great, but the line in the evening is huge, so I recommend trying it during the day like I did. As you continue walking, you'll slowly enter the second area, where the decorations make the old town come alive. Before you get there, you're greeted by the beautifully illuminated St. Elias Church, perfectly integrated into the festive atmosphere. The highlight here is the network of streets covered with hanging lights. It's truly magical and gives the whole area such a unique character. You'll also see several historical buildings decorated beautifully, the most photographed one being the facade covered with teddy bears. This area also has a large international food section. Here you can find things like pljeskavica, hummus, shawarma, kürtös kolac, and much more. Here I tried gogosh, Romanian fried dough balls, which cost 20 lei. I had them with chocolate and berries and they were really amazing. They also sell mulled wine for just 10 lei, which is surprisingly cheap compared to other European Christmas markets. The third area is easy to spot thanks to the big ferris wheel. Of course, we had to go up, as one ride costs 30 lei, and from above you really get a sense of how extensive the decorations are. This section honestly feels more like an amusement park, with lots of rides and activities for children. I even saw a dance battle between Santa Claus and the Grinch, which was honestly very unexpected. The final area is behind the city hall, in the English part. At night, this whole park glows beautifully, but the highlight for me is the smaller city hall building right next to it, as its decorations are truly stunning.
What I also really like is that they even decorated the crane that you can see right there. Also, every weekend the entire city center is closed for traffic, so you don't have to worry about cars coming here.
And now it is time to talk about the highlight of the Craiova Christmas Market, back at the City Hall. Every Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. something special happens. Santa Claus is arriving. From the top of a mall, Santa appears in his sleigh and flies above the Christmas market, waving at the crowds. It's really an unmissable show. And just when you think it's over, Santa returns for a second round, this time flying above the crowds on a zip line. It's the kind of spectacle you don't see at most European Christmas markets. So, does Craiova deserve to be called Europe's best Christmas market this year? Honestly, yes. Compared to the well-known markets like Vienna, Prague or Munich, Craiova feels fresh, beautifully decorated and surprisingly innovative. It's not overly commercial and it puts an otherwise very unknown city on the spot. So my recommendation is simple: visit now before it becomes too popular. If you enjoyed this look at Craiova's Christmas market, then don't forget to subscribe for more hidden gem cities. And let me know down in the comments, should I make a dedicated video about what you can see in Craiova besides the Christmas markets? And which Christmas market should I visit next? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the notification bell in order to not miss any future videos, and see you next time.